Welcome to your guide for the Wichita Foundation portal, where you can access your fund information online. To begin, you will click on the Fund Holder Login button on the top right of the Wichita Foundation website. From there, you will enter your email address and password, and it will take you to your fund management page. When you are logged in, you will be able to view your fund's activity. Depending on your access level, you will have these tabs along the left of your screen. On the fund summary page, you will be able to see the name of your fund. If you have multiple funds, you can click on the fund name to switch between your various funds. The fund summary page will allow you to view your current fund balance, your spendable balance if you have an endowed fund, the total contributions made to your fund, and the total grants sent out from your fund. When you scroll down on this page, you will see two graphs showing the top donors to your fund and top grantees from your fund. You can change the date range you see by clicking on the dates. You can set your own specific date range to view by entering a start and end date and then click Set Range, or you can choose from one of the preset dates listed below. If you have a donor advised fund, you will see Create Grant Request on your fund summary page. If you click on the Contributions tab, this will show you a history of all donations made to your fund. By clicking on the ID number next to any donation, it will take you to another page to view the details of that donation. And if you click on the name of the contributor, it will show you the contact details for that person. You have the option to filter the donations by specific dates if you wish by clicking on Filter. You can also export this data into an Excel spreadsheet by clicking on Export. Next is the Grants tab. This tab will allow you to view the grants that have been sent out from your fund. The grant summary page is an alphabetical list by organization name, and it will show you the total number of grants and amounts sent to that specific organization. If you click on the name of the organization, you will be able to view a list of all of the grants sent from your fund to that organization, along with the details for each of those grants. The Grant History page lists all of the grants you sent from your fund in date order. You have the option to filter the grants shown by choosing a date range. You can also export all of the data into an Excel spreadsheet by clicking on Export. From this page, you can view the status of each of your grants, and if you click on the ID number next to the grant, it will pull up the details page. Under the payment schedule area, you will see the date the grant was paid under the voucher date. If you would like to send a grant to the same organization, you have the option to click on Copy next to the grant, and it will take you to the page to complete the grant request. If you have created any recurring grants, you can find them by clicking on the Recurring Grants page. Click on the ID number to view the details of your recurring grant. You can edit or cancel your recurring grant. To edit your recurring grant, click on Edit Recurring Grant, change the information you would like, and then click on Update. To cancel your recurring grant, simply click on Cancel Recurring Grant. The Grant Request tab allows you to submit your grant requests online for the Wichita Foundation to process. This page allows you to view any grant requests you have waiting in your cart, along with a list of your most recent grant requests. When you are ready to create a new grant request, you will click on Create Grant Request. From this page, you will have three options to create your request. You can choose from a list of previous grantees. You can search for a grantee or manually input your grantee. Let's begin by sending a grant to a previous grantee. Here you will click on the box under Grantees you have given to in the past to view a complete list. Once you see the organization you would like to give to, click on their name and you will be taken to the grant request form. Here you will complete the description area. This is what will be sent to the organization to let them know the purpose of the grant. You will fill in the amount section with how much you would like the grant to be for. If you would like the grant to be sent anonymously, you will need to checkmark this box. If you would like this to be a recurring grant, check the box, and then more options will appear for you to set the date of the recurring grant, how often you would like it to be sent, and the number of times you would like this to occur. If you leave it blank, it will continue to be sent out until you cancel the recurring grant. If you have any documents you would like to attach to the grant request, you may do so here. The special instructions area is where you can type any notes that you would like to share with the Wichita Foundation staff regarding this grant request. These notes are only shared with staff and not to the organization you are sending the grant to. Once everything looks correct, you will click on the Add to Cart button. You will be taken to the page to view all of the grant requests you have in your cart. Here you have the option to completely delete the request, or you can edit it if something doesn't look correct. If you would like to send another grant to another organization, you can click on Create Grant Request to add another. If you are done entering your request, click on the Review Grant Request button. You will scroll down and ensure all of the information in your grant request cart looks correct, and then you will click on Submit Grant Requests. You will then click the Continue button, and you will now see the grants you just submitted with the status of request. You do have the option to cancel any requests that are still in the request status. Now let's submit a grant request by searching for a grantee. You will start by clicking on Create Grant Request, and then you will select Search Grantee. From here, you can search for a grantee by typing in the name, or you can search by EIN if you have that. Once you click on Search, it will show you the search results. Wichita Foundation results will show you the related organizations that we have in our database. If you click on Candid Results, this will show you the full list of registered organizations related to the name you put in the search. Once you find the organization you would like to send a grant to, click on Create Grant Request. This will bring you to the grant request form for you to complete and add to your cart. The final way to submit a grant request is by manually entering your grantee information. You will again start by clicking on the Create Grant Request, and then you will choose Manual Grantee. On this page, everything with an asterisk is a required area that you will need to complete. Once you have your information typed in, you will click the Submit button. This will take you to the grant request form for you to complete and to add to your cart. The Resources and Documents tab is where you will find your fund statements and any files related to your fund. To view any fund statement, simply click on the View button and a new window will open with the PDF of your statement. The Files page is where you can find items like your fund agreement along with tutorial guides for the portal, Wichita Foundation policies, various gift transfer instructions, and handbooks. Simply click on the file name to open the file. The last tab is the Donate tab, When you click on the tab, it will take you to the donation page. From here, you are able to make an online donation to your fund or any other funds at the Wichita Foundation. To make a donation, simply click on the Donate button under your fund name and follow the steps to make an online donation. You can access your online portal anytime by visiting the Wichita Foundation's website and clicking Fund Holder Login at the top of the page. If you have any questions, please contact us by calling 316-264-4880. We hope you enjoy your portal experience.